What's going on here? What's your problem? You're not hurt.
It's not fair. She should have known better. That was Sharptooth. It's all her fault.
Oh, whose fault?
Mother's.
Oh, I see. I see.
I've never wandered so far from home.
Oh, it's not your fault. It's not your mother's fault. Now you pay attention, old Rooter. It is nobody's fault. The great circle of life has begun. But see, not all of us arrive together at the end.
But what do I do? I miss her so much.
And you always miss her. She'll always be with you, as long as you remember the things she taught you. In a way, you'll never be apart, for you are still a part of each other.
My tummy hurts.
Well, that too will go away with time, little fella. Only in time.
Why would you pick that to start out the show? Good grief. Do you know where
What?
that's from, Ileana?
No.
It's The Land Before Time.
Oh.
When
Before
his
they
mother
made
died from
part
the sharp
12.
tooth.
When
Before they-
Littlefoot's mom died?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang. Why would you do
It's-
that?
Dang.
It was
I didn't kill
so
her
funny.
Mom. I didn't
It
kill
was
his mom.
so funny because Katie and I started the show off with a smile, and then we're both like,
Oh.
well, welcome to 2025, guys. Woo! Littlefoot's mom died.
Spoilers.
Yeah. How long ago did that come out?
Like 87,
1988.
85.
Yeah.
No way, because that's a Don Bluth movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that had to be a long time ago. Dang. We're taking it back to 1980 something. Good times. You know, actually I just watched an old movie yesterday. Hang on. Gosh, that's so depressing.
Actually, that scene had to be added in because in the original film they didn't have that scene and kids were like just sobbing uncontrollably. They were just devastated. And they're like, you know what? We got to add something in here to kind of ease the pain.
Gosh.
That's Diana Ross
Okay.
there.
Okay, so pause that. Yesterday, Hunter and I decided to watch a
Yesterday.
1988 classic as well as The Land Before Time. Okay, so 1988, Land Before Time comes out. Super sad. Also, 1988, this movie starring Jim Carrey, Jeff Goldblum, Gina Davis, and I forgot the other guy. Earth Girls Are Easy. Have you guys seen that movie?
No.
I've never heard of that.
Absolutely ridiculous, like Martian movie. Jim Carrey, Jeff Goldblum, and the other guy are Martians, or like aliens that come down in a spaceship and land at Gina Davis's house. And she's a ditz. She's a California ditz type of girl. And it's such a goofy movie. Jim Carrey looks so young. It's, oh my gosh. Well, so does Jeff Goldblum. It's like, whoa. So that was also a 1988 classic. But anyways, welcome back to the Bump That channel, the Bump That podcast, the Bump That everything, where we have a lot of opinions. But we've got Brian somewhere on the screen.
Yep.
We've got KT somewhere on the screen.
No.
Oh, is that from Land Before Time
Yeah,
too?
both of them are.
Yeah, man. What the
Yeah.
heck, bro, man?
I'm sorry.
They only made like
It's
20
been
sequels.
forever since
Come
I've seen those
on,
movies.
Get it together.
I'm sorry. Anyways, and I'm Ileana, your hosting. We're siblings who have a love for all things nerdy, movies, video games, TV shows, all things of that sort, and decided to talk about it here on the internet with all of you people. And here you are listening in the year of 2025. So welcome. All right, we've got a really, really fun show for you guys tonight, and also a big, big reveal surprise at the end. You do not want to miss the big reveal surprise at the end, okay? You're going to want to be there for it, okay? So,
I'm so excited.
all right, hit the subscribe button also. The new year, new year, new me starts
New
with hitting
subscription.
yeah, and it starts with hitting the subscribe button. Make sure you hit that so that we know you are a honorary sibling, okay? You can't tell us, you can't talk to us like how we talk to each other unless you hit the subscribe button. So please, please, with dignity, do so. Anyways, let's go ahead and jump into this episode. All right, so we're back, okay? That
A
movie
dinosaur
from
story.
yeah, what year did that come out? 2000? No, that was a 90s
We're
movie.
back.
That was a 90s movie.
That was like 95.
Yeah.
We're back at that's like 93.
Dang.
Oof.
I'm on this title for this episode. I'm just going to put dinosaurs all over the place on the thumbnail.
You mean like
before
this
time and we're
one?
back.
Late
Anyways.
80s,
Wait.
early 90s, there was a big
Yeah.
dinosaur period of time.
Dinosaur
Jurassic Park
craze.
came out, and it was
Speaking of Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
There we go.
yeah, it was just
But anyways,
massive.
We're on a roll today.
Yeah, look at that. We're just making connections. What is new? Okay, we're 8 days into the new year. Okay, what is new
Glory.
with you guys in this new year? Like entertainment wise or life wise? You tell me.
I'll start, I suppose.
I had something in my teeth.
You know, I had a meeting with my principals today, and I had just had a spinach mango salad,
Oh no!
and I felt like I had spinach like right in front of my teeth, but they said I was good.
How long has that been there?
Yeah. What the? Over the break, I saw. In fact, Ilyana and I went and saw Sonic 3,
I
And
saw
we
Sonic
saw
3
Moana.
too.
and
Was
we
that
saw
also
I saw
for
Sonic 3
we
too.
talked about Moana.
Okay,
We
yeah.
talked about
Sonic
Moana.
3. Sonic
I did-
3 though.
Sonic 3 was
3.
so good.
I know you
And-
just talked about Jim Carrey just a second ago,
Yes.
and I laughed out loud so loud
Yes.
when
Yeah.
the Robotniks did the dance. I thought that was Jim Carrey
And
still
you
got
know,
it,
I
man.
felt
He
He
still
still
got
got
so-
it.
I felt so dumb when I burst into laughter because I'm like, all he's doing is dancing, but it is so.
It's so funny.
it's
that was
so good.
hilarious.
It's so good.
Here was the thing with that movie. I went in remembering Sonic 2 and being like, oh yeah, Sonic 2 was good. Sonic 1 was all right. Sonic 2 was good. And then Sonic 3 knocked it out of the park. I had such a great time watching that movie. It was fun. It was a fun movie. And we
thought
were
Sonic
laughing.
2 was
Katie and I
better,
were
but
busting
I
out
thought
laughing.
Sonic 3 was better.
Oh no, Sonic
But
3
they
was way
they
better.
were all good. In my opinion, all the Sonic movies are top notch.
they're
Yeah.
all good.
Uh,
I think Sonic 2 is far superior than all of them.
I don't
Mm-mm.
know.
But Sonic 3 was okay. It was all right.
I loved the Robotniks. I loved
I
the
did like the Robotniks though.
the Sonic group. I liked their little dynamic Tails and Idris Elba. I don't know what Tails' voice was, but
Knuckles.
no. It's not Knuckles. It's Idris Elba. Okay. I just said I didn't know the voice actor for Tails.
Oh, okay.
It's,
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's
no,
the
I know it's
the
Knuckles.
character actress that's been doing Tails for like the past 20 years.
Oh,
She's
really?
voiced Tails.
Tara
yeah,
Strong? Is
she's
it
like
Tara Strong?
Tara Strong.
It's not Tara Strong.
Might as
It's
well
some,
be. Might as well.
It's some other like adult woman that's
Yeah.
been voicing
Alexa. Happy New
Tails
Year.
forever.
Happy New Year.
Alexa, who does the voice of Tails in the Sonic movies?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, in Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Tails is voiced by Kalina Shaughnessy.
Kalina Shaughnessy? I don't know who that is.
Don't know.
I think it's Colleen O'Shaughnessy.
Colleen.
Yeah,
I think
that's,
it's
that sounds
pronounced
about right.
Tara Strong.
Tara Strong.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I also don't know Sonic's voice actor either, but
Oh, it's that guy. It's that Jewish guy.
Ben Schwartz.
I don't like
yeah.
I don't like Sonic's voice. I do not
I do.
like it at all.
Oh, that's the guy from Parks and Rec. He's great.
Oh no, I didn't like it. But Idris
She
Elba,
is
Keanu
the-
Reeves, great.
You know, he's
And
always
having
singing.
two Jim Carreys, that's awesome. I loved every bit of it. That was so good. His dynamic with himself is so perfect. So
You
I
were
had a
my
really good time with that movie.
grandfather? Come here.
Yeah.
Bring it in.
The boys, they were laughing so hard at some of those lines. The scene, okay, spoiler real quick. When he gets like fly swatted into the electric, like
Oh
the
yes,
sonic thing, and you expect like a bigger noise. It just the boys died laughing at that, and so did I. I was like,
I did too.
like a freak. It was just such good comedic timing, and
It was so anticlimactic. You just
yes, that's what like the whole movie felt like. Oh, and the scene when they're in Japan at the little cafe thing, I was losing it. It was so
I
funny.
remember that scene.
Remember they're like at the cute little cafe and Tails is like, no one would ever find us here.
Oh yes.
And the one
yes,
guy
yes.
dies there, the government
Yeah.
guy. Dies at like a Japanese like kid cafe.
Yeah, like a Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah. What a fun movie. So that was great to watch.
What'd you
over
guys think
break.
about Keanu? Keanu as Shadow.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I thought it was great.
I thought it was good too.
He needed a real gun. But I was looking at some behind the scenes stuff about this movie, and I love how the creators of the movie paid very close attention to the game it was based on. Is it Sonic 3? It wasn't Sonic 3.
I think it is Sonic 3.
No, it was
I'll look it up.
I can't remember. It may just be called Shadow. I don't know. But anyway, a lot of the cutscenes that were in the game, they emulated it into the film, which I'm like, yeah,
Right.
dude, I just want more of that. Just do it.
It was Sonic 2 Adventure Battle. Is that it?
I don't
Where
know.
they bring in Shadow for the first time.
I guess. I don't know.
Well, and then did you guys stay for there are 2 credit scenes
Yeah.
at the end. There was a mid-credits and then a final credit scene. Did you guys stay for those?
Oh,
we didn't watch the
stayed for
last
both.
credit. We just
We
watched
just stayed for
the first one.
Yeah. Where we see Amy.
Yeah, spoiler again. Son of a gun. What the heck?
There's spoilers.
But I mean,
Yeah.
they're already making Sonic 4. Sonic 4 is already in production.
I love
Good.
it. Keep going.
they
and
didn't waste
don't
time.
So what is the spoiler?
Yeah, what was the last one?
Oh, I'm not gonna say. You got to go watch it.
What? Oh, come on.
What?
What happened to the spoiler?
What?
Spoiler.
Yeah. Tell us.
No, I won't tell you because I want our audience to go
No!
see. We gotta
Man.
support it, so I'm gonna have our audience go see it.
It's made $1 million
Man.
bajillion dollars.
I'm glad. It was a
Yeah.
great movie.
In
It was really so much fun.
In fact, it beat Mufasa, The Lion King.
Oh, that
Opening
was
weekend.
No.
easy. Yeah.
No. Did anyone think that was gonna happen? Everyone knew that was going to happen. Look at Mufasa. It looked like
Trash.
no.
I think it's
I'm
evened
not-
out
mm.
now. I think they've
Mm-mm.
evened out. They're pretty close. Yeah.
Comment down below if you went and saw Mufasa so we can point and laugh at you. Please do that.
Oh my.
Thank you. And if you saw Sonic 3 in theaters, comment down below so I can give you a thumbs up. Okay? Thank you. Anyways, you're allowed to like
They-
things, but I'm
They
allowed to judge
wasted though Marsden and the wife lady. They
Yeah,
were barely in
they
it.
were hardly in it.
Yeah. I missed out on
Yeah.
I like them when they're in it.
Yeah, that whole wedding scene in the second movie, that was so good. So funny. But yeah,
unnecessary.
the what?
But completely unnecessary.
Yeah, no, it
Yes,
was so
yes.
out of place. But yeah, no, good things. I like the Sonic franchise. I want them to keep going with it. Keep doing what they're doing. It's working. It's great. I love it.
And
Anything else that you guys saw?
Jim Carrey said he is game for future Sonics.
Yeah, I saw that
Good.
too.
I'm glad.
Oh my god.
and
Make
he
I
me
hope
said
he
nervous.
had
that
a
he did do it for money
yeah,
because he needs that cash. But I mean,
yeah,
he did. I feel like he didn't sell his soul too much for
yeah.
it.
But I hope
You
he
know.
had a blast with it, type of thing. Like I hope he had fun making it. So, but anything else that you guys watched or played or did over the break?
Brian, did you go see
I
Wicked?
I did see Wicked. We talked about Wicked on the
We
last
talked
I
about it
don't
episode.
remember
already.
that. It was so long ago.
We talked about it already.
Yeah,
It was so
I
long ago.
recommend it, but it's
Yeah.
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Did
we
you see
talked about
Nosferatu?
go
Oh,
back to the
oh,
last
oh.
episode and listen because we
Oh,
talked about it for
It
a
hasn't
long
but
come
time.
here's
out.
something else that happened. Okay, the Golden Globes. The Golden Globes were
No one
like
cares.
this
Dawson,
past weekend.
Dawson,
I
we
think
got Dawson here.
Liana, nobody
everybody
cares
cared about the Golden Globes
Globes.
last year.
No one
Nobody
cares about
did.
the
Oh wait,
Golden
no,
No
Globes.
one
no, that was the
cares.
Oscars. Just kidding, the Oscars.
No one cares about the Golden Globes.
So,
Nope.
but that
The
that did
Oscars people
happen.
care about Golden Globes. No,
Yeah. When is the Oscars this year?
usually
That should be
right
coming up soon.
after Super Bowl.
It's coming up. Ooh, the Super Bowl. I can't wait. I can't wait. Sorry,
But I did-
Falcons, you're not going.
Yeah, I did see Carry On, which was the #1 movie on Netflix for a while. Did you guys see that?
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm.
No.
With Taron Egerton and Bateman, Jason Bateman.
I saw ads for it, but I did not see it.
Yeah, it's pretty much Die Hard in an airport. It is very entertaining, but so unbelievably stupid at the same time that you're gonna be like, this movie is so dumb.
Was it a comedy or a serious?
No, it's like a thriller, like an action movie
Okay.
thriller, where it pretty much the plot is this kid who works for TSA is being like kind of held hostage to get a bomb through TSA through the check-in through the machines. But it's just so dumb and so unbelievable that this scenario would happen. And in the real world, it just wouldn't,
Yeah.
But
There
it's
was
very
that-
entertaining. Very entertaining.
There was that other movie that came out recently, or at least I saw commercials for it advertised, where it's like a concert setting and everybody's in on it and they trap the killer or this person in the concert setting. Did you guys see that one?
That's the Shyamalan movie.
Yeah, like everybody was in on it. They're like, "Oh yeah, we're all recording." Like the daughter or something is with her father, and the father is the one who's been
It's
doing.
Josh Hartnett. Yeah, he's the bad guy.
Yeah, I'm seeing by the look on your face, Kate, that you've never heard of this movie.
I remember seeing a commercial with Josh Hartnett in it, and I'm like, oh, he's back. But I did not pay attention to the commercial.
Yeah, it was like
He's been
they
around.
get
No, he's
stuck in
not.
this concert setting, and everybody's
he
in
was
on
in
it because they want to
Oppenheimer.
find
What
it.
the heck?
I didn't watch Oppenheimer.
Why haven't you watched Oppenheimer
I don't have
yet?
3.5 days to dedicate to this movie.
Yes, you do. I'm not gonna go there, but I'll do this and show you that and say yes, you do. But anyways,
There you go. My point. My point.
so yes, you do. It's
No.
such a good movie.
I'm also reading.
I also saw Nosferatu this past weekend.
How was that? Because
How
I
was
really
that?
wanted to see that.
Right.
It was probably the best Dracula vampire movie I've ever seen.
Oh, Bill Skarsgård really sold it again, as he usually does.
But I was like, wait a minute, that's the guy who did it?
Mhm.
What?
Yeah.
The makeup, it should win best makeup because I was like, that's not the same guy who does it.
Wow.
And all, like
The
I
other thing
couldn't
was
even
crazy.
believe it.
That's his actual voice. Like they just lowered it. He did voice lessons to lower it deeper, but they didn't do any alterations
Oh.
on his voice in post.
So
That
atmospheric.
is his voice.
So thrilling, chilling, spooky.
You know,
Like an
didn't
actual
look at what he looks like.
spooky horror movie. And I was watching, like, a lot of the time you're seeing in the movie, in this version, he's called Count Orlok from the original Nosferatu film from the
Mhm.
30s. He's not Count Dracula, but you hardly get to see him. He's just kind of always in shadow, but when you finally get to see him, he looks just so deranged and scary. And you're like, wait a minute, that's the guy who did It? That creepy kid? Like, unbelievable job. The makeup job is just so good.
Very cool. Very
Very
Frankenstein
good.
looking.
Very good.
You know, I
And
wouldn't
then,
know. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, Johnny Depp's daughter is the main actress character in the film. Looks just like
Janie
him.
Depp.
Lily Rose Depp.
Yeah,
Oh, I was
Lily
close.
Rose Depp
Oh,
looks
is that what
just
he
like
looked
her
like?
father. That's the original 1930s
No
Count
way.
Orlok.
That's not what
That
it looked like.
that looks like him. This is the original 1930s.
Yeah, that's the original 1930s Nosferatu Count Orlok. Yeah.
This one is Bill because you can tell by like his very
Baggy eyes.
the baggy eyes, big wide eyes, and the
No,
cheekbones.
that one's from a different film. That's from a 1990s other
That's not Bill
vampire
Read the
movie.
caption.
So this
Yeah,
was
read the
Bill
caption.
Skarsgård. This is what he looked like in the film.
He has a mustache. Yeah. Kind of
There's a
like
mustache
that.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a mustache there.
He's
Very
got this
interesting.
big porn star stash in it, and
Oh
it's
my.
just weird.
Oh dear.
Oh,
But it's scary.
Oh dear.
But it's very
Like this?
creepy. Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah.
Oh dear.
dear.
You know, I wouldn't know who Nosferatu is if it wasn't for SpongeBob.
If it wasn't for SpongeBob, SpongeBob really
Doling up
made a
that
name for him.
history lesson.
Exactly.
Oh, but your guys is
Nosferatu.
your guys is the guy Nicholas Holt. He's in it. Very good. Very
Who's
good in the
you
film.
guys' guy?
I don't even know who that is.
Who's Nicholas Holt?
You guys are big Nicholas Holt fans.
Who?
I don't
Okay.
know who that is.
I don't know who that is. I'm looking it up. Nicholas Holt.
We're supposed to be the podcast where we know everything.
You're the
and
movie
No.
he isn't.
guy. You're
Who
the
the
movie
heck
guy.
is this guy? What's he been in? Warm
He's
Bodies.
been in everything.
Oh, he's the zombie in Warm Bodies. He's the guy.
I didn't see that movie. I know what
I
it
didn't
is,
see it
but I didn't
either.
see it.
Yeah,
Nicholas
Oh my God.
Holt.
yeah.
He was
Nico.
in Fury Road. He's the main kid. The one that witnessed me.
That's
kid.
him. That's him. That's him.
Oh, I've seen. He's the guy that's like in a million things.
But no one
Yeah,
knows
he's
who
in
he
a
is.
million
Yeah.
things. I
But
know.
no one
him.
Literally
remembers
a million
him.
things.
All right, but
He's
the
in
other
new
big thing.
Garfield.
He's in the new Superman movie too.
He was in the Garfield
Oh, he's
movie.
Lex
You failed to
Luthor.
mention
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
Yeah,
he
he's
is Lex Luthor. Oh,
He is Lex
interesting.
Luthor.
Man, he's one of those guys that you just like. Oh yeah, that
Yeah,
guy, but you don't know
One
his
of
name at
those
all.
guys. All right, the other thing I
That
did
guy.
see this over this break, and I hope you guys did. I mean, come on, what do you guys do? I watched Squid Games season 2.
I watched the first episode of season 2 today.
Nope. I don't have Netflix.
I already
Sorry.
completed it, man.
It was I liked that first episode. I've heard that it's kind of mixed. The whole season is kind of mixed.
No,
But I like that first episode.
no.
It kept me
It's
it
so
kept me on the
good.
edge of my toes.
It didn't get convoluted, did it?
No, of course not. Not
That
at
was
all.
my fear, was that it was going to get too big for its britches type of thing, where like the
No,
story gets really convoluted because it gets too big.
no, not at
So
all.
that didn't happen. Will
Not at
there
all.
be a season 3 or did it end?
Yes, the season 3 will come out later on this year in 2025.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Yeah, that
that's
first
fast.
episode, my butthole puckered.
Ew.
It
The
did.
acting is so good. The acting is so good, and usually when we've been watching it dubbed in English. And the acting is
boo,
so
boo.
I know I know. The acting is so good. I'm gonna rewatch both seasons 1 and 2 in the original Korean because I'm like,
Yeah, you're
I can
missing
read.
out.
It's
You're-
okay.
The
tell.
atmosphere that you get from their voices being there. I just watched a TikTok today that was like, "Oh, here's what Squid Game sounds like in the Korean," and it sounds like very serious and very like theatrical
Yeah.
and everything.
We
And then
yeah,
with like serious
Yeah.
music in the background, and then they do the English dub, and it has like a dun dun dun.
hey guys, look out! We
Yeah.
gotta find a way to get out of here. You know,
Yep. Yep.
it's like
Freeze! They're gonna get us! Freeze, everybody! You'll die!
I do want to say one thing. I have to give a shout out because this is some of the best acting I've seen in quite a long time. The actor that plays the recruiter, the one that goes in the subway and plays the games and gets everybody
Yeah.
into the squid, his
Yeah.
acting, phenomenal.
Yeah.
Mm.
That was the episode
Phenomenal.
I
Some of
watched
the
today.
best acting I've ever seen. Intense, unreal,
Wow.
puts you right there. The acting between those two gentlemen is absolutely just brilliant
That's why
from
my
beginning
butthole
to end.
puckered.
I'm telling you, it's
Quit saying
terrifying. Terrifying.
that. Wow.
You
Very
watch
cool.
it and then tell me not to say that.
Heath Ledger level thrills. I'm telling you.
Wow. That's a high
Yes.
praise.
Hold it here.
Yes.
That's a high praise.
Goodness.
That's awesome. I'll hopefully give it a watch sometime. Maybe I'll give it a watch when all of the other shows are coming out this year. Like Stranger Things is going to be released later on in the summer. I think it's summertime. That we're getting Stranger Things. So maybe I'll just like do a big binge watch when all of those things come out. Because we can only have one streaming service at a time. Budget families.
On Christmas Day, they had the NFL games on.
Yeah.
They had the Beyonce special, the halftime show. But Netflix,
What does Beyonce want
they,
to be?
they just advertised all their new shows they have coming out later on this year.
What's
Other
the other
than like
big
the
one?
NFL stuff.
What's the other big
Squid
one that's coming out?
Games,
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things. There's like one other big one.
There's
coming
one
out.
more.
TV shows in 2025.
Netflix.
Grey's
Netflix.
Anatomy.
You know what? You know what was shocking to me is that they're bringing back Home Makeover, Extreme Home Makeover.
Ugh.
I'm like, are you kidding me?
Move that bus.
Yeah, but it's not even with him. He's not there.
Ty Pennington?
Yeah,
'cause
Ty
they
Pennington is
effed
not
a lot
in
of
it.
people over in that show.
Let's see. This
Yeah, they
is
did.
the top
The roster.
10, I guess. This comes from Screen Rant.
This is on
WWE
Netflix.
How to Get to
Raw
Heaven from
is on Netflix,
Belfast.
too. No,
Zero Day.
that's not.
Big
No.
Mouth season 8.
Oh yeah, I'd watch that.
What?
Oh, that show is garbage.
Long story short, The Burrows. You season 5, whatever that is.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that was another one that was coming out.
That's a popular show. That's a popular one.
Squid
Yeah.
Game season 3.
Yeah.
Oh, Wednesday. That was the other one.
I was getting there.
You're taking too long.
Wednesday season 2, and
Yes.
the last one is Black Mirror season 7.
Yeah, so the big
Those
ones
shows are
this
popular.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah, the big ones. Wednesday, Squid Games, and Stranger Things. Those are like the big 3 right now that everybody's like, I can't wait to watch it. So, and then Daredevil is coming back, which is interesting.
For Disney
like-
Plus.
A Daredevil something. I don't even know.
That's Disney Plus. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Oh, I was going to recommend. I did watch this over the break, and I thought it was so great. I got so excited I dropped my pen. It's not important. I highly recommend watching on Disney Plus Dream Studios. It's the spin-off short miniseries from Inside Out. It's only 4 episodes. So good. It takes a little bit to get into it, but the ending pays off in dividends.
How long are they?
30 minutes, maybe less.
Okay.
Yeah, there's only 4 episodes. I was very, very pleased with how to me, it reminded me of old school Pixar where they're just telling a story. and some of it gets a little convoluted because they have to make it suspenseful in 4 episodes, but the payoff is so good. And I was wondering the whole time, how are they going to end this? And it was a delight, very refreshing. So
Good.
go check it out. And they
Well-
had all the original cast except for, well, I guess the cast for Inside Out 2, I should say. So it was good.
Yeah, no Mindy Kaling. Sorry.
No, and that other guy.
Yeah, the other
Bill,
one.
Bill Hader.
Yeah, I didn't have Bill Hader.
All right. Well, that will conclude that part. Okay, where we're getting some news and we're catching up with some of the things. So cool, good stuff. Can't wait to see what the rest of this year has for us, like in store, because there's a lot of stuff coming out. It's going to be a really big year. I feel like there's a lot of things that have not been announced yet that is like on the horizon of being
like,
announced.
Still no
maybe,
Donkey Kong.
Yeah,
Yeah, still no
Dude.
Donkey
I was
Kong.
going to say Nintendo Switch 2?
Right. It's all on the horizon. So it's like these next 3 months, okay, going into March, January, February, March are going to be huge announcement months for like everything coming out. Yeah, huge. So be very excited about all of that. We will obviously keep you guys updated with whatever comes out. Some breaking boop, 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 breaking news whenever we need it.
GTA 6 is getting hyped.
Yes.
That hype for that is already
The
exploding.
time has come. The time has come. So that's
gosh.
exciting. Now before, we get moving forward and talking about the rest of 2025, we're going to take a little time machine, and we're going to go back. We're going to go back to the start of 2024. Okay. When this episode what year are we on now of the podcast?
3?
We started 2020, okay? So 2021, 2022,
Did we?
2023, 2024. We're on year 4 of the podcast, y'all, okay?
Oh my gosh.
Right. And so we're going to take a little time machine back to 2024, starting at the beginning of the year, and we're going to list some of our favorite moments in this past year, just so we can relive it before we talk about what we're excited for in the coming year. Okay, so I've got some of our episodes. I've got all of our past episodes pulled up. Okay, and I'm going to go through some of the titles, and I want you guys to let me know what you remember us talking about in these episodes. Okay, so are you ready?
Ugh.
Ready.
All right.
Sure.
So 11 months ago, we talked about the title is Brian Hates Voldemort, and here's why. So, why did Brian hate Voldemort?
He just went on this enormous rant
Yeah,
about
Yeah.
how
I'm sick of
useless
it.
he was.
I'm sick of, Voldemort. Kind of, I love the Harry Potter fans into that too, because they're all worthless. So
Oh man.
So,
But you know
in
who's
this
not worthless? Lord of the
What?
Rings
Who?
fans.
Lord of the Rings fans.
They are
That
not
was the other
worthless.
one. Did we talk about War of the Rohirrim? Did we talk about that one?
We
Heaven
did
help me if
not,
I say
actually.
no.
We
Oh,
did
that'd be
not.
awesome. We'll circle back to that one.
Okay, yeah, we'll talk about that one because we watched that one as well. Brian, did you go see that movie?
Heck no.
Oh. Okay. All right. The next episode of the 2024 year was the last Avatar or the last Airbender trailer released. Okay. So finally the
Oh my
trailer had
gosh.
dropped and we were so excited to watch this live action show.
We're just
Not
give us your
not
scraps,
excited.
please.
Not excited. Okay. It was an anticipation. I don't think any of us
Your
were
morsels.
truly excited.
I mean, that's what it came down to. We were just like, come on.
We were children then.
Oh my gosh.
We were young and
Let me
full of
suckle,
life.
please.
Ew. Okay, so
Ileana
we
knows about that.
So the next episode, I guess this is what happened. We watched the trailer and then we got into our little Avatar kick for a while. And we ranked book 2 in the next episode. Okay. Were any of you guys surprised by our ranking, like each other's ranking?
No, well, I think
Yes.
we.
There was some
Yes.
controversy.
I don't remember.
I believe there
Katie was
was.
the most controversial, I think, if I remember
Why
correctly.
am I always the most controversial?
You were. You or was it
Why?
Brian? Or was it Brian?
No, or maybe it was me. I don't
No,
know. I had
you
one.
and I. No, Brian and I were on the same wavelength. We were like, "Oh, yep, book 2, we got it. We understand." Katie over here, she was not
Angry
on board.
Beaver.
Angry
Beaver over here.
Beaver. Gosh. I should have put in that title, Katie ruins everything.
Didn't I? Don't we have a title like that where I ruin everything?
Yeah, I'm sure there is. Okay, but in the next episode of 2024, Avatar Book 3 goes into the Inferno. I think this one was the one we were like, what are we doing? I think all 3 of us were like off our rockers because we did not.
But we understood it because all the episodes were good.
Right.
It was just ranked by which one we preferred. 'Cause
Right.
There are
Yeah.
really, truly no bad episodes. They were
Yes.
just, our preferences.
I think we were very
were-
passionate. We were passionate about the ones
We're
that we
passionate
loved.
about everything here.
That's so true.
Protected at your front door.
I wish I could see. I always have notes when I write down. I wish I had this one on here.
I don't think I have it
To
in
look
my
back
book
at.
here.
When I was talking about
Let me just
Avatar.
consult the compendium.
Dang.
No, it wasn't this notebook.
No, not this one.
This notebook contains when.
Oh, okay. So it was episode. Yes. So I wrote down all of mine in order from 21. Oh wait, no. I'm sorry.
Someone will protect
21 to number
door.
1. And I think we were just all over the place with these episodes. Like I put Sozin's Comet Part 1 really down low, and I think you guys were like, "What?"
I think I put like Nightmares and Daydreams really high, and you guys
Yeah,
gave me
and
poop
that
for
for
that.
me was number 19, looking at it here.
Yeah.
And I think you guys were like, "What the heck is wrong with you?" I'm like, "There's better episodes." So, yeah. All right. The next episode was the Avatar trailer breakdown, okay? I think they had released another trailer for the live action Avatar show, and I think we sat down and we broke down everything that we saw. And I don't think we were truly ready for what a ride it was going to be. Like the trailer made it look so like clean cut, I think, like, oh, this is going to be Avatar like what you expect. And then it just didn't. It was not anything
Oh,
what you
God.
expected at all. Going into Omashu, what happened in Omashu? What
I
happened?
still remember. I'm like,
I
"Give
still
me a
think
wide
about that
shot.
episode.
My horse for a wide shot, please."
What happened in Omashu? That was such a mess of an episode. It
Poor Danny Pudi. He does not deserve
Yeah.
this.
no. All right. So then next episode after that is review of Netflix Avatar Last Episode 1. We actually gave this one pretty good reviews. This is where we see the air temple being attacked, and
The
then
first episode? Just number
yes.
1? Okay.
Yes.
That guy being burnt to a crisp in the Fire
Yes.
Lord's throne room.
At the very beginning of
Yeah.
the episode. That was wild. We were like, oh shoot, okay, it's one of these
We
type of
didn't
TV
know this.
shows.
PG-13. All
Yeah,
right.
pardon. I guess I need to shield my child's eyes from watching people smolder. I don't know.
Game of Thrones meets Avatar. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And then we go into the review. Okay, like we spent, I think this was 10 weeks on this or something, on episode 2. Okay, so now episode 2 is starring Kyoshi. All right, that was the Kyoshi Island episode.
Oh,
think-
Oh
it
yeah,
was
where she came
okay.
out of nowhere and
Yeah.
took over Aang.
I think it was fine.
I don't remember. When the next season comes, I'm gonna have to rewatch all of these.
Ugh.
All right, and now the following episode after that, boy oh boy, we go to Omashu, guys. We
Oh,
we go to
gosh.
Omashu. All right, so we're in Omashu. It's horrible. We get to see more Azula, May, and Ty Lee.
Just stand there.
Yeah, and say, Azula, what are you doing?
Yeah,
Oh,
but
it
from
was
the
so
waist
bad.
up. From the waist up, though.
Yes.
Yes.
And
All right.
and Katara
Like
at
we're
this
on the
point
Ed Sullivan show or
is
something.
completely worthless. Like she's
Yeah.
just like, Sokka, I'm a guest. Oh my god.
All right, next episode, episode 4. This one actually had a lot of different things. Not only did we not only did we talk about episode 4 of Avatar Last Airbender, the Netflix series, but also we have the J-Lo stuff coming out where the I'm gonna get myself the orange drink and a bag of chips. If you know, you know, at the bodega.
Yeah.
Go to the bodega. And also the Dan Schneider stuff came out.
Oh yeah.
So that was a pretty crazy time too. But in the Avatar episode here, we are messing with Boomy. That whole episode sucked. That episode was so bad.
There's nothing like watching an adult, a grown adult over 100 years old, just scream at a child about how dumb he is.
It was awful. It was so bad. Okay, next episode after that, there was a lot of Lizzo drama coming out.
Oh gosh.
Also, we talked about episode 5 of Avatar, which is where we meet Wan Shi Tong for the first time, and Aang is stuck in the spirit world.
And that made me so angry.
That episode was so bad.
I have to relive that nonsense later. Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
It was so bad. Sokka and Katara are like knocked out or something, and they're all in the spirit world. And was Buh-bye even there? I don't even remember. I can't remember. It was so bad. All right. Following episode, Avatar redeems itself, unlike PlayStation. So apparently there was some PlayStation drama going on at the time. And
lack
this
of
was
games. That's kind of been the whole thing this past year. Lack of games from PlayStation.
So this was the Blue Spirit episode. And that's the one where we were like, holy crap, okay, maybe this show can redeem itself.
Yeah, maybe.
It didn't, but it was a great episode nonetheless.
It tried.
Yeah. That was our Zuko episode. It was very good.
I feel like he's just trying to be a fan service, you know.
That's fair. That's fair.
What it comes down to.
All right, next episode, Waterbending Bomb featuring the Taylor Swift's album, the Tortured Poets Depart. I don't know what it's called. Whatever that album was. That album was released at the same time. But this episode, we're finally in the Water Tribe. We're in the Water Tribe, the Northern Water Tribe. And obviously I highlighted the word bomb in this episode, which means it was bad. So don't think that episode went well. And then we get to our next episode, which is the finale. Okay. And it says the finale that unleashed tenfold. I don't remember the finale. Do you guys?
It was the Siege of the North.
But like,
it was
I
the
don't
whole
remember
deal.
what they did.
But I mean, they like showed Azula a ton. They showed Ozai like a ton. Like they just they showed all their hands. They didn't keep anything close to the chest. They were just like blah 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 blah. Here's everything. Go enjoy yourself. Piss off. You know, that's kind of.
So then the next episode, and this concludes our area, like our first half of the year where we're talking about Avatar. This gets us to May. We're in May finally. A heated debate on how season 2 of Avatar Last Airbender will look. and we could not decide if it was going to be very earth-centered or not, or if it was going to just pick up with more water-bending stuff, because obviously Aang has not even attempted water-bending, so we were very conflicted on this.
I don't know. I will
So.
say that there was a teaser trailer. I don't know if we talked about this. There was a teaser trailer with for season 2 with all it had was rocks and some dirt, and all you saw was Toph's foot just turn, and I was like I went like SpongeBob mode, like
Yeah. Well, that was the whole thing. During this time, they were looking for the Toph actor. Like, that was going on at the same time we were reviewing
complaining.
these episodes. Exactly. So, I mean, it makes sense now. All right, the next one. We talk about Hans Zimmer. Oh my gosh, forgive me. I forgot his name, his first name, Menken. And
Alan Menken.
Alan, and
Oh
then
yeah,
John
we did a
Williams.
back and forth battle. Yeah, that
We
was
talked
good.
about the Clash of the Titans, and that was an awesome episode. It's like, how do you rank these amazing composers? Like,
You know, I think about that episode frequently. Actually, when I hear, I listen to Sorcerer Radio a lot, and they play Tangled all the time. They play "At Last to See the Light,"
yeah,
and I think about
love
that
that song.
episode.
It was a fun episode. It was really hard to rank them, honestly.
I'll have to find some new composers and try that again.
Yeah. Here was our next episode, Furiosa to the Max, the summer movies begin. So Furiosa came out. Gladiator was on the horizon. Garfield had just come out. So summer movies, we're going. And then we had our next one, Death of Pixar Part 2, the Inside Out story. I don't know what we were talking about in this one, but obviously
I
it was
think
Inside
it
Out.
was a precursor to Inside Out, and we were kind of hesitant that Pixar was going to be able to reclaim their mojo.
Mhm.
But obviously they did, but because they were very close to effing it all up though.
Right.
But somebody was like, "Hey,
Yeah.
you know what? We're gonna miss out on 60% of the audience if we don't do this right.
Yeah.
So let's wise up."
And they
You
did.
know,
They did a
and they
great
did.
job. This next episode, I still think about this one like Katie thinks about the other one. It is our most emotional episode yet, and this is where we are ranking
Aw.
the saddest scenes in Pixar movies. And we honestly, I think all three of us cried. It was so great. It was like, oh man, I am really feeling like a kid again watching these scenes and like replaying them in my brain. Whenever Brian was
Katie.
talking about, yeah, exactly. Whenever
Stop.
Brian brought up Monsters Inc., it was like, shoot, oh crap. Oh my gosh, I'm brought back to like a 5-year-old and like her little laughter, whatever. And it's like, so that was a great episode. And then we also did another Pixar episode after that where we said it's the Summer Game Fest. Are we Pixar experts? I don't think we were Pixar experts. I don't think we were. I think we failed.
I
can't remember.
I think I have the results right here. Consult the book.
The book.
Is this one of those stupid games where Ileana wins because she cheated?
Oh my
You know what?
gosh.
Recently, I was on stream the other night and they watch our episodes and they were like, oh, I just watched an episode where you and Brian were playing Jeopardy and you like came out of nowhere and won. And Brian got mad. I was like, yep, that's normal.
Yeah, okay, here it is. Who won that? I have the questions here.
Yeah.
Okay, Ileana got 35 points and Brian got 29.
Of course. Boom.
See?
I always win. Here was the next one. Wicked Gladiator ranks Super Nintendo games. So we ranked Super Nintendo games. That was really fun. And then Wicked and Gladiator, those were the hot topics to be talking about.
I think the
at the
trailers had
time.
just come out.
Yep, they had
For
just
those.
dropped.
Yeah.
And then this next one, it says, "What the heck happened last week?" And on the thumbnail, there's a picture of Anxiety, a Minion, Wolverine and Deadpool, and Glenn Powell.
My gosh.
What happened in that episode?
I bet I watched Twisters.
Twisters was so good. Oh my gosh.
We all watched it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Here was the next episode. MCU is dead with the return of RDJ. This is when the news dropped that he was going to be Doctor Doom. And we were all like, what the heck?
Nobody cares.
Yeah, it was awful. So bad. Next one, D23. Honestly, Disney has gone too farts. That was the other episode. And we talked about D23 and how nothing good was announced at all. Zero.
Yes.
So we were very disappointed. All right, now this one. This is going to be like another change, like how Avatar was. All right, Rings of Power returned. All right, so we did N64 and the return of the Rings of Power. I don't think we went over this episode or like the show in this one. I can't remember, but we did rank
We talked about it at some point.
Yeah, we talked about the N64 games, I think mostly in this one though. And then in the next episode afterwards, it says Rings of Power and football are back. So we watched Rings of Power. The Minecraft trailer had just dropped. Really bad.
Hi,
So
I'm
bad.
Steve. What?
Yeah, gosh. I yearn for the mines. No, you don't, Jack Black. Stop it. Next one. We lost a wonderful person, James Earl Jones, in this episode. So we remembered him by talking about his best roles. The next one, Echoes of Wisdom and Our Stupidity. The Wild Robot had just come out, and so did Echoes of Wisdom. So that was really fun. We took a little bit of a break, and then we came back. Joker with Lady Gaga and Joaquin Phoenix had just come out.
Oh, that was a pure garbage.
I heard it was so bad.
It was really bad.
That's all I heard. So it said, we're back with lots to say. And apparently we had lots to say. In the next episode, we had our Halloween special. A Halloween episode of 2024. We've ranked our favorite scary movies. And that was fun. On this episode, the next one after that, it says Brian destroys Ileana and KT on his birthday. What happened? We talked about
beat me at a game.
We talked about Spider-Verse, the Blues Brothers. Oh, this was the one where you had the music and we had to guess what the music was from.
And we're like,
and Katie and I were like, what soundtrack is this even from?
This isn't the Donkey Kong Country soundtrack.
I thought this one was Into the Spider-Verse. No, that was Patrick. We had no idea what the heck was going on. All right. The next episode, The Wicked Light of Jeff Goldblum. All right. Not the Logan Paul. Oh my gosh. The Jake Paul, Mike Tyson fight was going on.
Oh boy.
We talked about Ariana Grande as Wicked Girl and Jeff Goldblum selling his soul to that horrible movie. All right.
Wicked?
This
it
one.
wasn't bad.
It wasn't.
Says you.
Whatever.
A lot of people enjoy it, but
the next episode we talked about was Dora the Explorer, the face of feminism. That was great. So that was the voice of Milhouse was leaving the show after 25 something years. And we talked about that for a while. We talked about, oh my gosh, Denzel Washington. Why is he there? Why did we talk about Denzel?
Because he's the man. He's our dad.
I don't remember what happened.
He's in
he was in
he's
Gladiator
in the new
2.
Gladiator.
Oh, that's right. And then the next episode after that, concluding this year, was Bump That Saves Disney World. And we talked about what changes we would make to the Disney World franchise. by adding what's her name? Rachel Zegler. Yeah, she needed to be everywhere. Okay, at Disney World. So, which also that movie is coming out this year, and that's going to transition us now after going over 2024. What a ride it's been. Okay. 2025, we are welcoming finally the stupid Snow White movie that's going to come
Wait.
out.
Wait, I see like these headlines like Hollywood Reporter, the most anticipated movies of 2025, Variety, the most anticipated movies, and they always have Snow White on there. Dude, nobody is talking about Snow White.
No.
Nobody.
And if you read the
cares.
comments,
No
of these
one
articles,
wants it.
everybody's like, "What?"
No one's going to go
What?
see it.
No one
Nobody.
cares. No one cares. I mean, seriously, you're like, we know you're getting paid by Disney to make it seem like, oh yeah, people are gonna be lining up in intense to go
Yeah.
see this movie, but no.
No. So it's wild. I think that and Elio are the only Disney movies that I know of coming out this year. Do you guys know of any others? Because I sure don't.
Disney movies?
Right. Those are the only two Disney movies that I know are coming out this year is Snow White and
I don't know,
Elio.
man.
And that's not to say something can be trailered tomorrow and come out in December of this year.
Zootopia 2.
There's no trailers out yet though for that.
Nope,
No,
nothing.
but then there's the new Captain America. That technically counts.
I don't count it as Disney.
It technically counts.
I know it does, but I don't count it. Nothing Star Wars related, which is interesting.
Good.
It's
Take
quiet.
a breather.
It's quiet.
Yes.
It's quiet right now for Star Wars, which is like,
Well,
hey,
they just had that show Skeleton Crew come out maybe a month or two
which
ago.
I heard is pretty good.
I heard it's
haven't
actually
seen it.
Stop making
vintage
shows.
Star Wars.
Stop making shows like a movie and spend time on it. Spend time on it. Can we all agree on, spending time on something? When GTA 6 comes out this year, it had better be gold encrusted, okay? Because it had time spent on it.
When the new open world Donkey Kong game comes out.
Oh my gosh.
Right, you wish.
When it
poor
comes out
bastard.
with full, like, you can go online with people and have your own little jungle quests with people. It
Little
had
jungle
better
quests.
be thought out. Yeah.
You
You could
poor
be Donkey Kong,
ignoramus.
Diddy, Dixie.
You are such an ignoramus.
Oh, that was another thing that happened. The whole P. Diddy scandal.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
heck yeah.
We haven't really
And
talked about that a whole lot.
My children talk about that like it's like Slender
my
Man,
gosh.
like it's the boogeyman. I'm serious.
No
like,
way.
P. Diddy's gonna. That's how they talk about it in
P.
school. Like
Diddy's gonna
P.
get
Diddy's
ya.
gonna get you.
No, stop. Diddy, no, don't diddle, Diddy. No, no diddles.
And my kids and their friends are like, we just don't understand what he wanted to do with all that baby oil.
He wanted to make a slip and slide. He really wanted to make a slip and slide and have everybody go for it. Oh my gosh. That's incredible.
Be
I'll
on it
be
during
like,
the podcast. What the heck, dude?
I'm sorry. I've had such a long day, and it's 10:18 right
well,
now.
hey, we are going to be concluding this, okay? The last thing I want to mention before the big reveal, okay? If you've made it this far, you get to hear the big reveal. But
Do you know about the Switch 2 leaks?
no, stop it. The Blake Lively drama right now. Have you guys heard about that?
Yes,
Yeah.
but I don't care.
The Jason Baldoni, Blake Lively, It Ends With Us, and it
Justin.
truly ends with us.
Yes,
Oh,
but
Justin,
I
I'm sorry,
don't.
not Jason.
Justin. Another
But
white guy's name.
people, the whole lawsuit thing, okay, she sued him because of allegations, whatever. Go read up on it, okay? It's a big old mess. Ryan Reynolds is now involved too, and I'm starting not to like him. I always thought
Oh.
there was something weird with him, truly. But Anyways, the internet is going crazy and they're running with this. They're like, guys, get ready. 2025, Amber Heard and Johnny Depp Part 2 is coming.
Oh Lord.
Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively. It will be aired live. Can't wait.
Don't
Oh.
fall for it. It's all a sideshow. It's all
Yes.
it's just ways just to make us dumber.
Call me dumb then,
Dumb.
because I'm falling for it. I'm like,
Dummy
let's
head.
go live stream that.
No.
Let's watch it. All right. Well, 2025 will be an exciting year, okay? Not only for all of the things that we've talked about, but also the big reveal. I'm pregnant. Woo! I'm gonna have a baby. So that's really cool. I've been keeping that a secret from you guys.
I'm gonna do it this way too, just in case you're over here.
Right now we are calling the baby nicknamed Ponyo. Katie gave it that nickname.
Yes.
So if you ever want
had
to
nice name. Nice.
Thank
if you
you.
ever
I am
want-
very smart.
Yeah, if you ever want to refer to my baby in the comments, we are nicknaming it Ponyo. So definitely talk about baby Ponyo down below. I probably won't give you guys updates about the baby. I'll just maybe show my stomach eventually. It's very small
Put that
right
thing
now.
away.
It's the size of an
You're
apple.
telling us
so-
about the different fruits that it's.
That
It's
are
an
growing in
apple.
your belly.
It's an apple. So yeah, that's super cool. I won't go anywhere. You know, I'll still be on the show and everything, even though there'll be a
Bring
Nino or Nina.
Ponyo on board. Be like, what
here's
are
my
your thoughts?
baby,
What are your thoughts on the Blake Lively case?
and then spit up live on air.
Justice for Justin.
Justice for Justin.
Justin.
Exactly.
He did. He's innocent.
Oh my gosh!
No,
I didn't teach it
Ponyo,
that.
no.
I didn't teach it that. But anyways, that's going to conclude today's episode. Very exciting things. We are hopeful for 2025. Also, we're hopeful for snow on Friday.
Please, Lord, but not ice.
Please let
Just
it snow.
not ice.
Please let it snow. So anyways, we've got Brian somewhere on the screen.
Please don't let it snow. I have to go to work on
Please
Friday.
let it snow. Please let it snow. We've got KT somewhere on the screen.
Ponyo, Ponyo.
Little fishy
Fishy
in my
the
stomach.
sea. Oh,
And I'm Ileana, your host, and I've got a baby in my tummy. Signing off for yet another episode of Bump That. We will see you in the entire year of 2025. We'll see you guys in next week's episode. Bye-bye.
bye.